Hi, I'm Nyree Dardarian. I'm a registered dietitian and assistant clinical professor in the Department of Nutrition Sciences at Drexel University. I'm also a Drexel grad, and I'm here to tell you how to make a healthy fridge makeover with some savvy swaps and some tasty tips. So let's enter the refrigerator. My first tip here is to make healthy foods visible. Often what people do is they put their fruits and veggies in the fruit and veggie bins. However, when they're there, sometimes people don't see them. So what I like to do is move the veggies up a little bit. Put them on the shelf that's eye level so that it's something that you grab as soon as you walk into the refrigerator, as soon as you open that door. How many times do you find yourself standing in front of the refrigerator door and not knowing what to pick, but you don't really open those drawers? What I have in these drawers are things that you shouldn't tap into all the time. For example, in the bottom drawer here, I have some baked potatoes. Those will be ready for dinner. They're quick and available. They are a great quick meal, but they're in the bottom because that's not really a snack food. And what I would like to do is make the refrigerator somewhere that you go to for snacks, not just for foods, because some of the best foods for your body can be found here in the refrigerator. In this bin, I also have some chicken marinating for later this week to put on the grill. A good idea here is to grill a lot of chicken and have that also available to toss onto salads, to put into a sandwich, just really quick and easy so that it's there at your fingertips at all times. So that's the bottom drawer. In my second to bottom drawer, I have other foods that are quick, healthy, and easy still to go to, but still not the foods you want to go to first when you go to the refrigerator. So here I have some cheeses, Baby Bell cheeses, a quick and easy snack. It's filling, it's full of calcium. Also, some peanut butter. Now, these peanut butters are prepackaged in small portions, which some people might not want to spend the extra money on something like this, but I'll give you my philosophy in a little bit on why I think most people should spend money on prepackaged foods. Another thing I have in here are some mini bagels. So they're mini, so they're portion sized. You can grab one bagel, put a little bit of peanut butter on it, grab a fruit, and you have a tasty, healthy snack that has some carbohydrates, some fruit with the minerals that you need, the vitamins that you need in that, and also, in addition to that, a little bit of peanut butter for some protein. So tip number one here is swap out those drawers. Make the fruits and vegetables, make the healthy foods right at eye level, so when you come to the refrigerator, those are what you grab first. Okay, ready for my next tip? Grab and go. So the whole thing is that you want to be able to walk up to the refrigerator and just grab things and go. Not make it tedious, because that's what you do in the pantry. When you open a pantry, you grab something and you go. But the healthy foods, like I said, are hidden here in the refrigerator that we don't always tap into. So what makes it easy grab and go? I have some ideas. Hummus and pretzels. So you grab this and you go. It's easy. You buy these at other stores as well like this. Now, a less expensive way to make one of these is, of course, to make it on your own. And you can buy the containers and put some pretzels and put some homemade hummus in there as well. And that way you can regulate the calories that are in that. But sometimes you just need to do something that's quick and easy. So this is an easy way to do it. I have some applesauces in here, some fruits on the go, also some fruit cups ready to go. Now, again, these are store-bought, they're pre-packaged, and you don't have to do it this way. You can do it yourself. You can cut up your vegetables, you can cut up your fruits, and put them in pre-packaged containers ready to go. That's not always the easiest thing or the fastest thing to do, so sometimes it's worth spending the extra money on something that's ready to go like this, pre-packaged. Other options here, some yogurt. There's all different varieties of yogurt. You can pick this. This is a Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt typically has a little bit more protein in it than some of the other yogurts, so it's a good tip. In addition to that, this has a little flip thing here, so you can add some coconut flakes, a little bit of chocolate for a little bit of that chocolate dessert flavor, and then some almonds too. So you could do it this way. This is quick and easy. This is grab and go. The alternative is to buy a larger container of Greek yogurt and dispense it yourself and then add some toppings. The hidden thing here is that it's a little bit less easy to keep track of the amount of portion sizes you're putting into your bowl then. So I like the idea of knowing what your portion sizes are, knowing what the calorie content is on this, and knowing that I'm getting a good serving in this size, and it's also teaching me that this is the appropriate portion size. So those are grab and goes. I also have some veggies here, veggies on the go, little bags of carrots here. Have some shrimp ready. You can throw this on your salad. You can eat a couple of shrimp. It's quick, it's easy, it's made for you. And then some pre-made salads. So this takes a little bit of time. It takes just a little bit of preparation, and maybe you can choose a day of the week to do this, but then your whole week, it's a grab and go fridge. So tip number 2 here is make your fridge a grab and go to spot for your household. Okay, are we ready? Next tip, condiments. So condiments are game changers. Why is that? Because condiments can really add a lot of unnecessary calories to what you're eating. So what are the best types of condiments to have? Mustard is a really good option. It's very low in calories. On the other hand, ketchup, well, ketchup has a lot of calories, so you don't want to be splurging in ketchup. I try to keep it to about 1 tablespoon per serving. So even if you are eating I don't know, like a lot of fries, you still want to keep your portion size of the ketchup down because it is higher in calories. Another condiment that can be high in calories is also, and fat, is salad dressing. So when you're buying store-bought salad dressings, you want to look out for this. You want to read the label and choose one that has lower fat. Maybe it's made with extra virgin olive oil. Another option here is to make your own salad dressing, which really doesn't take long. It keeps for a while in your refrigerator. So you could make a batch of salad dressing. You could add some olive oil, a little bit of lemon, even some mustard and some balsamic vinegar, and have a quick, easy, fresh salad dressing that's ready to go. All right, next tip here. Say goodbye to juices and sodas. So when you come to the refrigerator and you have options for juices and sodas, it might be a little bit more natural to aim for them. But when you see a refrigerator that's stocked with healthy drinks, you're more apt to choose them. So when you come here, one of the first things I think is, if you're opening a refrigerator door, first assess yourself. Are you hungry or are you thirsty? Maybe you're thirsty, so maybe you reach for something that is a low-calorie drink. I always like to have a few things in the refrigerator. One is a pitcher of water that is infused with fruit. Maybe you always don't want plain water. Maybe you want something with a little bit of flavor. This pitcher has some blueberries in it and some fresh watermelon. So it's ready and it's available, and it just makes it a more pleasant drink to have throughout the day. And it makes me want to drink a little bit more because of the added flavor. Another option here is some seltzers. So if you don't want to just go for plain water, you might want to go for some seltzers like Pellegrino here. So seltzer is a good option. Have a couple of these. Actually, what I really like is to have these in smaller 1-serving portions so that you're not wasting a lot if you are spending the money to buy some of these seltzers. One thing I want you to kind of be aware of is this says it's a naturally flavored, sparkling beverage. But I want you to keep in mind that this is not much different than soda to me. This is just about the same thing. So it looks fancy, it says natural, but the truth is it's empty calories that you really don't need. So stick to the waters, stick to the fruited beverages, stick to the seltzer waters. Those are much better options when you come to the fridge. However, let's say you're somebody who really wants juice. My pick here is to go with pre-portion sizes. That way you know you're not getting that much. You're getting exactly a good serving size. It's 100% juice. It still has vitamins. And what I like to do is pick, when I choose orange juice, for example, I like to find an orange juice that's fortified with calcium, so you're getting a little bit of calcium in this as well. So say goodbye to the juices and sodas, opt for waters, and look for ways to make water more fun. All right, are we ready to move on to the next one? You got some skinny milk? So, milk. It's a great topic here. Milk has a lot of benefits to it. It is fortified. It has calcium in it. It has vitamins. This particular one has vitamins A and D fortified. And what I like to also look for is particular brands that also have omega-3 fatty acids. Skim milk, fat-free milk is the way to go. The only difference between fat-free milk and full-fat milk or 2% milk or 1% milk is the fat content. It might have a little bit of different feel on the tongue, but you can get used to lower fat levels if you wean down to them gradually instead of all at once. For example, just so that you have an idea of how much fat is in milk, regular whole milk is 3.5% milk fat. 2% milk is 2% milk fat. That's not that big of a difference. It sounds like it's 2% out of 100% when you're purchasing it, but it's really 2%, just about, not even quite half the amount of fat that you're going to get in regular milk. And that's 8 grams of fat in one serving of regular milk. Skim milk has no fat. There's really not a need for fat in your milk. If you're somebody who doesn't want to purchase or doesn't drink cow's milk, other options are your almond milks, you have coconut milks, cashew milk, the soy milk. There are a lot of different options out there. The one thing to remember when you're selecting these is make sure that they're fortified as well. Look for calcium, look for vitamin D, because these really are your best options for selecting these foods. All right, so we've done a couple of things here. We want to make sure that your good foods are visible at eye level. Pull the fruits and veggies out of those bins. Put them up at eye level. Put more tempting things in those bins, or things that you're not going to use that often in those bins. So when you go to the refrigerator, it's a grab and go spot. This is somewhere that you go to for snacks. You look to the refrigerator for snacks instead of going to the pantry for snacks. We want to do things like swap out beverages, not make the refrigerator rich with fruit juices and sodas. We want fresh waters and sparkling waters as options to drink. And we also wanted to swap out some of those fatty drinks or fatty milks for things that have less fat in them, because they're easy swaps, and it just makes it that much more pleasant to go to the refrigerator as a place for a good snack instead of going there just to prepare meals and just to get eggs, which is what a lot of people do with the refrigerator. So I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this video. We love being a part of the Global Network Night, and thanks so much.